Well, guys, I finally decided to make this video. Terrible, I know. I just don't understand why the fuck it has to be this short, but thank God it is. So as of now, I have made, or not really made, two other channels. I kind of rebranded two other channels. The other one was Super Warrior with Jonathan, and the other one was Mad Cat Studios. So what I did was I rebranded them and just boom. I just made The Adventures of GTA, or just Adventures in GTA is what I meant. And I also made The Misadventures of Mr. Flame. Now, you may be questioning yourself, what the hell is The Misadventures of Mr. Flame and what is Adventures in GTA? Well, I'm pretty sure you guys already know this by now, but as you can see over here, I have a PlayStation 5. So I can't legally do modding even if I wanted to. Yes, I could do it on the PC, but that would cost a lot of money. And I don't want to go over my way and just do a lot of bullshit that there is. Now, granted though, I will admit modding cannot be that difficult. Sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. Sometimes GTA doesn't sometimes allow you to do modding, but sometimes it will. It depends on like the setting that you're in, whether you're in story mode or you're on online mode. But if you are online mode, that means that you probably shouldn't do this. Same thing happened to Boogie, or at least there are assumptions that Boogie modded the game and played by himself in online mode and he got banned. Strange, I know, but I'm not banned. Yeah, I'm banned on the Nintendo Switch, but not only the Switch too. So there's possibility that my Nintendo account should still be okay regardless, but that's not the point. Point is that the adventures in GTA, um, it's not about just GTA 5. It's probably about all the GTAs. Not including 6, because 6 is canon, but it's not chronologically canon in the way you would think. Because GTA 5 in this version is a split timeline. And how is it a split timeline? Well, the answer is choice. Now, granted though, there are two choices. Either one, you manage to just let Michael die, or two, you had Trevor Phillips die. But there was a third option, saving both of them and getting the true ending. Or at least the good ending, but I'm pretty sure we call it the true ending, regardless. But still, needless to say, I was so glad that I made the split timelines face. Now, why do I have to say that, oh, this literally is a split timeline? Why can't I just, like, you know, why this? Why are you being all Zelda-like? Well, that's kind of the thing, because, like, the channel that is called The Adventures in GTA is not just about, like, all this wacky stuff. It's also, like, episodic and crazy and wacky and stupid and crazy and wacky and crazy and wacky and you know what I mean. This is mostly comparing Disney to fucking farm animals in general. But that's not the point. The point is that you can't automatically just have this go on and on and on and that's it. Also, I thought I would actually do something a little bit original, saying that yes, you could use mods to make things original, but I think I just rather prefer to use game footage instead of just, Gmod in general. Yes, you could use game footage of Gmod, but you can't really like have the same like, aesthetic like SMG4 or any other, you know, source filmmaker people, I guess. I don't think SMG4 does use Source Filmmaker. I just think he uses Gmod so much. But yeah. I just know that not everything can be subtle. Everything is crazy. Now, what about like um the adventures of Mr. or I'm sorry, the misadventures of Mr. Flame? Well, that's kind of a good question. Is that It's mostly considered like the series type of videos, like those series videos you see from SML or Cute Mario Bros. Or at the very least Super Mario Richie. Now, granted though, this one's more like debated on Pokemon, not like plushies like this, more like Funko Pops. And yes, I will admit I do have some Funko Pops, but again, that's not the point. The point is that if I were to use plushies again, I probably would still end up like Logan regardless, and I don't want to do that again because of the accusations, because he cheated on his girlfriend, blah blah blah, all that jazz. So again, not being mediocre. Also, I'm trying to be subtle with my series of Mr. Flame because again, it's just a bunch of series videos. And also, I'm planning to do like a little bit of that stop motion animation with Legos. Just for story reasons. I don't know if that's even possible, but I also like to add. I also like to say that the misadventures of Mr. Flame also revolves around like sometimes reviews and sometimes other stuff, but mostly reviews. I can't diagnosedly say that all this will be like legitimate and stuff like that, but like the misadventures of Mr. Flame, if I can describe it as one thing, it's probably a mix between top 10 and series videos, and that's basically it. Like that's just basically it. Now, what series am I planning to go towards for, you know, the misadventures of Mr. Flame? Well, probably they're all not around Mr. Flame. They're around like the Flame family. That's kind of like what the original title of the channel was supposed to be called. The Misadventures of the Flame Family. But since my idiot brain thought of something different, I went with Mr. Flame. And I can't change it back. So, yeah. Um, that's kind of subtle. I also need to note that each of these things are going to be kind of understandable. Now, granted, though, I don't want to use plushies again because, again, I already sold a lot of plushies. I'm not going to go out of my way and do this whole plushie thing again. But would I do Funko Pops or Legos? I don't know, maybe. But still, I'm willing to go out of my way and do something more original in some way, shape, or form. Like, yeah, it's series stuff, but also top 10. What do I mean by this? Well, apparently it's probably top 10 this, top 10 video games, top 10 movies, etc., etc. However, I'm not going to be like this whole watchmojo.com. I'm just going to go for the classic YouTube era, back in 2013 and 2014, where everything looks like this. You can look in the background and see that everything looks 2013, 2014, because that's kind of like what it is. Yes, it's a little bit modernized, but it's still that 2013, 2014-ish type of style. So, yeah, here it is. But yeah, overall, I think I'm not willing to make 1,000 series videos. That's not the point. The point is that I'm only willing to make like 5 series, and that's basically it. Like that's just mostly it. And since I've already sold the plushies, and since I've already have like Funko Pops, and I just don't feel like using them, yeah, that's kind of like what it is. But that's not to say that I'm willing to stop this forever. I'm willing to try my best to expand upon the series videos and not be like Super Mario Logan. Yeah, I could probably just have that comedy thing, but also there are going to be some like you know movie characters as well as like horror characters as well, such as like Freddy Krueger, Jason, Michael Myers, and Ghostface. Posting the memes on the chat now. I don't care. I'm not going to read the fucking comment section on this whole Ghostface Scream bullshit. Because again, Scream is fucking crazy. And it's not my favorite movie. Because it doesn't follow the tradition of cheesy one-liners and all that kind of stuff. Halloween and Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, good. I respect it. I also love Chucky too, so yeah. So most of the characters, yes, they are going to be played as me. Obviously enough. I couldn't really afford actors, so I'm just doing the work myself. Um, I mean, kind of pretty obvious. I mean, Peanut Butter Gamer did it once in a video. I'm pretty sure he could do it again, but obviously I don't know. Also, this is the gaming setup, like right here. As you see, there's the camera, there's my microphone. Tomorrow, I managed to getting the uh, audio mixer. I hope I get the audio mixer. I don't know, but right here in this blank space, I don't know if you could see it. Right here, right there. That's where the audio mixer will be. There also is the Wii U down there, as well as the GameCube controllers. So I'm planning to play like, a couple games on the gaming channel, and that's basically it. So, but I have heard people say that you could just make this, the Misadventures of Mr. Flame a vlogging channel instead. That is a terrible idea, and I refuse to be a part of it. I just need to configure something. Editor, cut this out. All right, there we go. Um, yeah, this video is a little bit longer. I didn't think I would take this long, but yeah. So, yeah, this is going to be another long video, which I was originally going to make a short video, but here we are. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully you will follow my 3 channels now, which is impressive since I didn't know I would get this far, but I might. So, yeah, follow those channels as well. If you go to the featured channels, you'll probably find them. Just go to subscribe to that. Maybe I'll leave links in the description. Maybe not. I don't know. It's whatever like mood I'm in today. So yeah, that's pretty much it.